The unexpected challenge. In a world often defined by traditional roles, some individuals dare to challenge the very fabric of expectation. Imagine a path less traveled, a road rarely considered for those who don't fit the expected mold. Today, we delve into the extraordinary journey of a woman who set her sights on a colossal challenge, piloting a massive 18-wheeler. This isn't just about driving, it's about breaking barriers, one gear shift at a time. A dream unfolds. Meet Sarah, a woman whose ambition wasn't confined by societal norms or whispered doubts. From a young age, she found herself captivated by the sheer power and presence of these road giants. While others dreamed of offices or quiet careers, Sarah envisioned herself commanding the open highway, the hum of a powerful engine her constant companion. This wasn't just a job, it was a calling, a deeply personal quest for freedom and mastery. The ultimate test. Her ultimate goal? To pass the rigorous commercial driver's license test, a challenge that pushes even the most seasoned drivers to their limits. This wasn't merely a driving test, it was an intricate dance of precision, power, and unwavering focus. The examination would demand perfect execution of complex maneuvers, hours of concentrated driving, and an intimate understanding of the vehicle's every nuance. Failure wasn't an option for Sarah. It was merely a detour she refused to take. Beyond gender roles. In an industry still heavily dominated by men, Sarah's aspirations were met with a mix of curiosity, skepticism, and sometimes outright disbelief. The road to becoming a female truck pilot is paved with more than just asphalt. It's lined with preconceptions and outdated stereotypes. But Sarah understood that true strength isn't measured by physical might alone, but by mental fortitude and an unyielding spirit. Her journey was about proving that skill knows no gender. Join the journey. If you're fascinated by stories of courage, determination, and individuals who defy expectations, then you're in the right place. Don't miss out on more inspiring narratives like Sarah's. Take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button and join our community. Your support helps us bring more untold stories to light, celebrating the triumphs of ordinary people achieving extraordinary feats. The road to mastery. Sarah's preparation was exhaustive, stretching over months of dedicated effort. She spent countless hours behind the wheel of a training truck, practicing every turn, every brake, every critical maneuver until it became second nature. Her days were a relentless cycle of driving, studying manuals, and visualizing success. She embraced every challenge, knowing that mastery wasn't a destination, but a continuous journey of learning and refinement. Mental fortitude. Beyond the physical demands, Sarah also trained her mind. She meticulously studied road regulations, vehicle mechanics, and safety protocols, transforming complex information into ingrained knowledge. Late nights were spent poring over diagrams of air brakes and engine systems, ensuring she understood not just how to drive, but how the entire massive machine functioned. This deep understanding built her confidence, transforming potential anxiety into unwavering self-assurance. The dawn of the test. The day of the test arrived, crisp and clear, carrying the weight of months of anticipation. Sarah arrived at the testing facility well before dawn, the air cool and still. The massive trucks sat silently under the early morning light, their forms imposing and ready. Despite the quiet, an electric tension hummed in the air, a testament to the high stakes of the day ahead. This was it. The culmination of her unwavering dedication. The beast awaits. Her assigned vehicle stood ready, a gleaming, powerful semi-truck, its chrome glinting in the burgeoning light. It was an intimidating sight, a true beast of the road, capable of immense power and demanding absolute respect. Sarah took a deep breath, her gaze sweeping over the colossal tires, the intricate suspension, and the towering cabin. This wasn't just a machine, it was her partner for the next few crucial hours. The examiners. Two stern-faced and meticulous examiners greeted her with curt professionalism. Their expressions betrayed no hint of warmth, only a focused intensity that conveyed the seriousness of the task ahead. They were there to assess, to judge, to ensure only the most skilled and responsible drivers earned their license. Sarah met their gaze with a calm confidence, ready to prove her capabilities without a single word.
Taking the helm. With a practiced motion, Sarah climbed into the driver's seat, the elevated view giving her a commanding perspective of the world. The cabin enveloped her, a cockpit designed for control and precision. She adjusted the mirrors, checked the dashboard, and ran through her mental checklist one last time. Every movement was deliberate, every breath controlled. This was her domain now. The roar of power. Then, with a turn of the key, the silence was shattered. The massive diesel engine roared to life, a deep, resonant rumble that vibrated through the entire cabin. It was the sound of raw power, a symphony of pistons and fuel igniting, ready to be unleashed. Sarah felt the familiar tremor, a thrill mixed with intense focus as she prepared to set the colossal machine in motion. The test had officially begun. First moves. Her initial maneuvers were flawless. She smoothly engaged the clutch, shifted gears with practiced ease, and guided the truck out of its parking spot with surprising grace for such a large vehicle. The examiners watched intently, their clipboards poised, noting every detail. Sarah navigated the first few turns with precision, demonstrating an immediate command over the vehicle that hinted at her extensive preparation. The obstacle course. The real challenge began as she entered the obstacle course, a series of tight turns, narrow passages, and demanding backing exercises designed to test every aspect of her skill. Each cone, each painted line, represented a potential point deduction, a step closer to failure. This was where precision met pressure, where a single miscalculation could derail her entire effort. Sarah's jaw was set, her eyes scanning constantly. A moment of doubt. Midway through a particularly complex reverse maneuver into a loading dock, a moment of hesitation flickered across her face. The angle seemed off, the space tighter than anticipated. For a split second, the enormity of the task, the months of effort, and the weight of expectation threatened to overwhelm her. The truck edged perilously close to a cone. It was a critical juncture, demanding immediate correction. Finding her grip. But Sarah quickly regained her composure. She took a deep breath, adjusted her mirrors, and made a swift, decisive correction to the steering. Her hands moved with renewed purpose, her eyes narrowing in fierce concentration. The truck, responding to her command, smoothly adjusted its trajectory, inching perfectly into the designated spot. It was a testament to her mental resilience, proving she could adapt under pressure. The impressive maneuver. Then came the parallel parking, a task notorious for tripping up even experienced drivers with a standard car, let alone a colossal semi-truck. With an almost ballerina-like grace, Sarah executed the maneuver flawlessly. The truck slid into the narrow space between two other parked vehicles with astonishing precision, leaving barely an inch to spare. It was a moment of true mastery, drawing a subtle, almost imperceptible nod from one of the examiners. The examiner's gaze. The examiners, who had maintained their stoic expressions throughout, exchanged a quick, almost imperceptible glance. A flicker of surprise, perhaps even grudging admiration, crossed their faces before they quickly reverted to their professional masks. They meticulously checked her work, walking around the truck with measuring tapes, but found no fault. Her performance was undeniably impressive. The final lap. The last segment of the test involved an on-road driving portion, navigating the semi-truck through real traffic, turns, and highway conditions. Sarah handled the colossal vehicle with the ease of someone driving a compact car. Her lane changes were smooth, her braking precise, and her adherence to speed limits impeccable. She demonstrated not just technical skill, but an inherent understanding of road safety. Parking with perfection. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, Sarah guided the truck back to the testing facility. With one last fluid motion, she backed the massive vehicle into its designated parking bay, aligning it perfectly within the painted lines. The engine was cut, and a profound silence descended, broken only by the distant hum of other vehicles. The test was over. All that remained was the verdict.
The silent wait. Descending from the cabin, Sarah joined the examiners, standing in tense silence as they reviewed their notes. Each tick mark, each scribbled comment on their clipboards held the power to determine her future. The air was thick with anticipation, every second stretching into an eternity. Sarah stood tall, her composure unwavering, but inside, a whirlwind of emotions surely churned. The verdict. After what felt like an eternity, the older examiner looked up, a slight smile finally breaking his stern demeanor. "Sarah," he began, his voice clear and resonant, "you have demonstrated exceptional skill and professionalism. Congratulations, you passed." The words hung in the air, a culmination of months of sacrifice and unwavering determination. It was the moment she had worked tirelessly for. Triumph and relief. A wave of relief washed over Sarah, visible only in the slight softening of her shoulders and a subtle, triumphant gleam in her eyes. She offered a polite, grateful nod, her composure still intact despite the immense victory. It wasn't just a license, it was validation, a testament to her strength, skill, and refusal to be defined by outdated expectations. She had conquered the challenge. A new respect. The examiners, who had initially been skeptical, now regarded her with newfound respect. Their expressions had transformed from detached assessment to genuine admiration. They shook her hand, offering congratulations that felt earned and sincere. Sarah had not only passed a test, she had shifted perceptions, proving that dedication and skill transcend all preconceived notions. The open road awaits. With her new license in hand, Sarah stood at the precipice of a new chapter. The open road, once a distant dream, now lay before her, a tangible path to a future she had meticulously forged. Her story is a powerful reminder that passion, perseverance, and a refusal to be limited by others' expectations can open doors to the most unexpected and fulfilling journeys. Inspiration for all. Sarah's journey isn't just about driving a truck, it's about courageously pursuing a dream, regardless of the barriers. It's about demonstrating that true ability knows no gender, no age, no preconceived limitations. Her success serves as an inspiration, encouraging everyone to challenge their own boundaries and redefine what's possible in their lives. What barriers will you break? Her story resonates far beyond the trucking industry, speaking to anyone who has ever felt limited or doubted. Sarah proved that with unwavering dedication and belief in oneself, any ceiling can be shattered, any road can be conquered. The question isn't whether you can, but whether you will dare to try. Share your thoughts. What did you find most inspiring about Sarah's journey?
Have you ever pursued a dream that challenged societal norms or personal doubts? We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Join the conversation in the comments below, and let's celebrate more stories of extraordinary courage and determination. Your insights and experiences enrich our community and continue to inspire. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next journey of discovery.